What would you do if a little old lady walked into your office with a bag full of cash and an outrageous bet that could change everything? An elderly woman, dressed modestly but carrying a large sack of money, walked into the headquarters of the Bank of America one sunny morning. Her small frame barely reached the receptionist's desk, but her determination was unmistakable. "I must speak with the president of this bank," she declared firmly. The receptionist, puzzled by the urgency, politely replied, "Ma'am, the president is a very busy man. You can't just walk in and expect to see him without an appointment." Undeterred, the old woman lifted her bag and said, "But I am here to make a very large deposit, and I will speak to the president personally. It's not every day someone carries this much cash." Curiosity got the better of the receptionist, who glanced at the bag, now partially open, revealing bundles of cash. She hesitated for a moment, then got up and walked to the back offices. When she returned, she said, "You're in luck this morning. He will see you now." The old woman was escorted into a large office with an impressive oaken desk. Behind it sat the president, a neatly dressed man with an air of authority. He stood up to greet her and said, "Good morning, ma'am. I'm told you're here to open a savings account." "Yes," she replied. Without wasting a moment, she placed the bag on his desk, opened it, and began emptying the contents. Stacks of cash tumbled out, filling the desk. Surprised, the president raised his eyebrows. "How much are we talking about?" $180,000, she said, matter-of-factly. The president leaned back in his chair, clearly intrigued. "Ma'am, I have to ask, where did you get this kind of money?" With a coy smile, she answered, "I make bets." "Bets?" he asked, now even more intrigued. "Yes, for instance," she said, leaning in slightly. "I'll bet you $25,000 that your balls are square." The president nearly choked, his laughter filling the room. "What? You're betting $25,000 that my testicles are square?" "Exactly," she replied confidently. Still amused, he thought to himself, "This is ridiculous. There's no way I can lose." He extended his hand. "You've got yourself a deal." The old woman added, "Since it's a large sum, I'd like to bring my lawyer tomorrow at 10 a.m. as a witness. Is that acceptable?" "Absolutely," he replied, grinning from ear to ear. "I'll see you then."